Welcome back, Virgo, to 12th House Tarot Reading. My name is Mouse. I am your host. This is a general reading for the sign of Virgo for the week of December 8 to the 14th, 2025. Welcome back, viewers. Welcome, first-timers. If this is your first time here, we do a past, present, and future spread with clarifiers for each. Obviously, my interpretation of what's going on. Take what resonates, leave the rest. That's my 23-second shtick on what goes on here. We have a new to you deck of cards we're using tonight. And by the way, the night that I'm doing this is on December 4th, the full moon. So go ahead and do some magic and release whatever it is that you don't want. Even if you're seeing this on the 5th, go ahead and still call that magic in, friends. Anyway, this deck is called the Aquarian Tarot Deck. And it is fun. So we pull from the top of the deck, past, present, and future. Wow. High Priestess has been in almost everyone's reading this week. That's in your past position. Two of Cups in the present position. And in the future, we have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Tens are endings. The Ten of Swords tells me that your harvest is in. You've accumulated what you need to. You're bringing it in. End of a cycle. So something to just consider that energy as we move forward. But not to, sorry, I was just making horsey noises with my mouth because I was thinking and I thought I got to make a noise because it could be also a heavy burden, like don't carry it all by yourself, is another thought. And with the Two of Cups in your present moment, present situation, it feels apropos. Like don't do it alone. Get a buddy, a friend, someone to help you. So let's go in the past position with the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess is all about your receptivity and your intuition. I almost said cleverness too, Virgo, whatever that means. Wow. And now you have the World with that. That's another end of the cycle, but also unlimited possibilities. Ace of Wands, they call it rods on this deck. I'm not calling it rods. Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning. It's fire, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Ace of Wands is about taking action. And then we have the Seven of Wands, which is a little on the defensive side, but I also feel like if you were at a crossroads and you had to, leave some people behind, then yeah, you got to do what you got to do, okay? Now, when I do my readings, I look at this last row, the past row, as one of, I've been through this stuff, now I have the wisdom from working with the High Priestess, the World, Ace of Wands, Seven of Wands. Okay, so we're going to bring that wisdom and knowledge forward, those experiences that you've had in the world, into this present moment with the Two of Cups. Two of Cups could be a whole new love interest. It could be platonic, and it could be, a working partnership, but there is a partnership here. There's also, it could be you and your higher self too, right? But funky. Aren't these cards funky? All right. Let's see what other cards come up for the Two of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords, which is, again, this is self-imposed. Friends, if this coming up week, if you're up at night, insomnia, your brain is going 100 miles a minute, these are thoughts that you keep replaying over and over. We need to squash that. So if you write a list of things that need to get done or questions you need to ask somebody or whatever it is, put it to pen to paper and get it out of your head because that's not going to help you. We have the Nine of Cups. So it's interesting, this these opposites. The Nine of Swords and the Nine of Cups, how he's happy-go-lucky, and these are all his cups, and he's joyful about it. But the Nine of Swords is like, oh, God, I can't sleep. I'm worried. So interesting. I feel like, you know what? When I'm looking at this, and if I look at this Two of Cups as like you and your higher self, this Nine of Swords could represent our human side, And this Nine of Cups can represent our spirit side, our higher self side, where everything is always working out, but we get caught up in this tactile 3D, reality that we're in, and get stuck in these thought processes. And then we have the Eight of Cups. So very much walking away from something. So I could see why you might be up at night wondering, am I making the right choice? Am I making the right choice? So I want to refer back to the Ten of Wands that is underneath the deck over here. And when I refer to that, I think of the burden that it is to carry those Ten of Wands. And maybe indeed you've been carrying too many things and it is time to walk away, to put them down, walk away, go find your happiness someplace else. The Ace of Swords here tells me that there is another new beginning happening for you. And the Ace of Swords, again, is intellectual. This is air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So maybe Virgo, maybe you got to chat with one of them. Maybe that's your moon sign. I don't know. But there's new thoughts or ideas coming in. The aces are a new beginning. Look at this, talking about new beginnings, and you have the Fool card right there. You're walking away from something and there's a new beginning. You can't make this up. This is really amazing, Virgo. And then you have the Star card after that, which is you healing yourself, figuring it out what you want to do in this world. This is about you, my friends. Let's go, Virgo. Six of Pentacles after that. So there's discernment. Congratulations. Using your discernment, Virgo. Come on. You got this. Let's go. I feel like it might be a bumpy road this week, but I have to say, if you do some magic tonight or tomorrow about releasing that which isn't serving you, I feel like this Nine of Swords is just a feather in the wind and it's not going to amount to a hill of beans. Yet you still will be walking away from something because you'll be more clear on what it is you need to be doing. So, how about them apples? I'm excited for your new beginning here, Virgo. I wonder if you're excited for your new beginning. Leave me a comment in the messages there or whatever. Type something out. Let me know what's going on for you. Let me know what you think about these cards. And subscribe and come back next week. I'll see you then. Take care.